One of the problems that we usually face if we have a berry female in an isolation box is water changing. Most of us doesn't have much time to do the water change, and that also happens to me. So what I did, I made this water changeless isolation box, which is connected to a pump right there, and I'm gonna show you now how I did it. So ito yung mga kailangan ko. Isolation box, ganitong klaseng fitting, dalawa. Yung isa, actually pwedeng ganito lang, it's up to you. Of course, pump, pantakip lang para hindi lumusot yung mga railings. Nagamit lang ako ng soldering iron para pambutas. Markahan ko lang 5 inches yung sa outlet. Tapos yung sa inlet, pwede naman kahit ano, either 6 or 7. 7 lang. Nalagyan ko lang ng mark. So this is now okay. Ipapasok ko lang itong ito. Don't forget the rubber outlet. Then do the same para sa inlet dito sa kabila naman. This is for the inlet. This one should be inside the box. Tapos ito naman sa connected to sa pump. So ito na yung natapos ko na. This is the inlet connected sa pump. Papasok ito. Tapos mag-flow yung tubig, outflow or outlet dito papalik sa pond. I have in here 2 elbow fittings just for directing the water flow. I want it to go directly downwards, and also some spare PVC pipes. So I'm just going to connect this one in here. This is the water pump, submersible water pump. And I'm gonna put an elbow fitting. This will be connected to the inlet right here. So for me to do that, I need a spare PVC pipe, and this one will look like this. That, and then the other elbow fitting will go right here in our outlet, so the water will flow directly downwards. So it's gonna look like this. So this is how it's gonna look like. So the pond will be in here, and you have the water pump that will pump water up to here into the box, and the water will just flow out in the outlet back into the pond. So if you will notice, the inlet is higher than the outlet. I just added a little bit of shield to prevent the crayfish from escaping. So I'm gonna put this one inside the pond now. Our pump is ready, so I'm gonna connect the isolation box. I'm just gonna put platform and then isolation box. So the pump should be connected to the inlet right here. Gonna plug it in now. So there you go, the water is flowing inside the isolation box. And later I'm gonna transfer all of the craylings, including the mother, in here. The box is almost full of water, and I'm just gonna put this one. It's actually a stopper for the craylings not to go out. Okay, so I think it should flow anytime soon. Okay, so there you go. So I just twisted the fitting just to lessen the impact of the water. I will now transfer this crayfish and her craylings. Before I do that, I'm just gonna make use of this thermometer just to make sure that both containers have the same temperature. So it's 24.4. I'm just gonna turn it off and then turn it on again. So it's the same, 24.4. So I would expect that because this isolation box and the pond where the water of this box came from is situated next to each other. So that's one technique. Still a lot of craylings left. I'm gonna put it directly inside the box. One thing that you need to take note about this design is that this is only good if you have only one isolation box, and if you have multiple isolation boxes like this, maybe 2 or more, you don't have to create an inlet like this. You can just put it directly on top of the box, and then what you're gonna do is get a PVC pipe and then just connect it directly. So the inlet will sit here, and then you connect it using an elbow to the PVC pipe. And for the water to flow into the box, you just bore a hole for each of the boxes, and then just like this. So the water will just flow into the isolation box, and just like that. What you will do is just create an outlet like that. No need for the inlet. And you must have also a powerful pump so that it could reach this height in here. That's it. We're done. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.